Here we will see radio button control in Windows application. All radio button controls in a given container, such as form, constitutes a single group, only one of which can be selected. To create multiple groups on one form, place each group in its own container, such as group box or panel control, which we will see in next lecture. Radio button and checkbox controls have a similar function. They offer choices from which user can select or clear. The difference between two is multiple checkboxes can be selected at the same time, but radio buttons are mutually exclusive. That is, only one can be selected from each container. This is the basic layout of radio button. Different properties for radio buttons are: first is name, which is used to get or sets the name of the control. Three-letter prefix is RDO. For example, RDO select. Auto size property is used to get or sets a value indicating whether the height of the control automatically adjusts when the font assigned to the control is changed. Back color property is used to get or sets control's background color. Checked property is used to get or sets a value indicating whether the control is checked. Check align property is used to get or sets the location of the radio button on the radio button control. Check state is used to get or sets the state of the radio button. Enabled property is used to get or sets a value indicating whether the control can respond to user interaction. Font property is used to get or sets the font name, style and size of the text displayed in control. Forecolor property is used to get or sets color of text. Flat style property is used to get or sets the flat style appearance of the control. Image property is used to get or sets the image that is displayed on a control. Text property is used to get or sets the string associated with the control. Text align property is used to get or sets the text alignment displayed on text property. Tab index property is used to set the index value of the control within a set of controls within its container. Visible property is used to get or sets a value indicating whether the control is visible or not. Size property is used to get or sets the height and width of the control. Different methods for radio buttons are: focus, which is used to set the focus of the radio button. Hide method is used to hide the radio button. Show method used to display the control to the user. Different events for radio buttons are: first is click, which occurs when the control is clicked. Checked changed occurs when the value of the checked property changes. Got focus event occurs when the control receives the focus. Key press event occurs when the character or spacebar or a backspace key is pressed while the control has focus. Key down event occurs when a key is pressed while the control has focus. Leave event occurs when the input focus leaves the control. And lost focus event occurs when the control loses the focus. Here we will see the properties, methods and events of a radio button. For this we will add a radio button here. I will add more than one radio button. from here I will check the result of a student, that is if distinction, first class and second class. So in name property I will give the name related to the caption. So it is RDO distinction, then RDO first class and RDO second class. So the name property relates to the function that the control is going to perform. Next property is auto size. If auto size property is true and if you change the font of the control, it will change the height and width of the control according to the font size. And if the auto size property is false, it will set the default size of the control. Next is back color. Back color property is used to change the background color of the control. It will change the background color. If check property is true, the button is appear as a selected, and if the check property is false, the button is appear as a deselected. Check align property is used to set the alignment of the control. For this we will set first the auto size property false and we will change the height and width. And now we will see the check alignment property. If it is top corner, the radio button circle is appeared at the top of the control. If it is bottom center, it appears at the bottom. If it is middle left, it appears as a left side. Next is enabled. If enabled property is true and if we run it, you can select the control. And here you see only one radio button can be selected from a form container, that is from 3 radio buttons only one can be selected. And if the enabled property is false and if you run it, you are not able to click the button. You can select the radio button 2 and 3, but you can't able to select the radio button 1 since it is enabled false. Next is flat style. The different options for appearance of the control are flat, then pop-up, standard and system. If you select system, the background color property is not changed. Next is font, which is used to change the font of the control. Next is forecolor, which is used to change the font color of the control. This, if I selected this, the forecolor of the control text is changed. Next is text that the control is going to perform. So distinction, here I will give first class, and here I will give second class. Next is text align. If auto size property is false, then only you can check this property, text align. It will change the position of the text on the control. Default is middle center. Next is visible. If visible property is true and if you run it, the control is visible, and if the visible property is false and if you run, the control is visible false. Tab index properties is the index that the control has when it is inserted on a form. That is, radio distinction has the tab index 0, RDO first class 1 and RDO second class 2. And size property is used to set the width and height of the control. Now we'll see the different methods of the control. For this, we will go to the coding window by double clicking on the form, and here with button name, with radio button, this dot, you will get the methods. It is dot show, dot hide, everything. You will get these methods in coding window. And for writing event, from property window, select the events, and here you can select the event. Select the control first and then select here. It will create the click event for the radio button. And here I will check if the radio button checked value is true, then I will change the color. So if RDO dot checked equal to true, then I will change the color of distinction equal to color dot red. I will change the first class back color equal to color dot can, and RDO second class dot back color equal to color dot yellow. And if I run it, and if I click the distinction button, it will change the color of radio button distinction, also first class and also second class. You can write any event from here.